Yes, welcome back to Don't Argue, the world's best AFL football quiz, voted regularly as such. Now, three men here who are ready to roll. Adam Cooney for the first time, and our first contestant in shorts. Welcome you.
Thank you. Yeah, I didn't quite catch the brief that we weren't allowed to wear shorts, so
no.
I apologise early.
And an interesting pair of socks too, but nice to see Adam Cooney. Lyndon Dunn's back. Welcome to you.
Thanks, JB. A couple of Brownlows between us here, which is good.
And we've also got the man, three-time Essendon Premiership superstar. Have I got that right?
Yep, pretty much
300
right. Yeah,
gamer, of course. Yeah. Tim Watson,
Thank
royalty
you,
in the house. Nice to see you.
Great to see you. Great to see the boys as well.
Pretty simple. I don't know whether you've seen any of them, Tim. Because,
it's an award-winning show. I haven't missed
well, no doubt about it. But basically, it's pretty sophisticated. Whoever answers the most questions correctly wins.
Okay, all right.
That's how it goes. General knowledge, we need to get started here. Who scored the third most votes in the 2018 Brownlow medal but wasn't invited?
Brayshaw.
Angus Brayshaw and filthied up.
Yeah.
Filthied up about not being invited.
What about the nepotism associated with the questions today?
Well, I didn't write the question.
Okay, you
Who
sure?
cares who finishes third in the Brownlow?
Oh, listen to you. Listen to you. Which of the following players did not win the Rising Star? Daniel Rich, Scott Pendlebury, Dyson Heppel, Jesse Hogan. Tim.
Pendlebury.
Scott Pendlebury is true. Joel Selwood, dressed as Prince William for the Cats Wacky Wednesday. Who went as Meghan Markle?
Dunny.
Mitch
Duncan.
Incorrect. Anyone else want to have a go? Brand new to the club.
Visualise the outfit.
Quinton Narkle is correct.
Sparkle Narkle. And nailed it too.
I hear it's on the rocks, this relationship.
I like it. Okay. Now, are you an emoji man, Coons?
Sure.
All right, so you'll be across this then. This is called the emoji code. Put these emojis together, come up with a player's name.
Oh, dear.
So let's have a look at the hat he's wearing. Might get you...
Tex Walker.
Oh, there you go. Lyndon Dunn. Nice start for you.
Oh,
Should call out your name.
Okay.
All right, Tex Walker. So now you got the gist of what we're doing.
Now I know how it works.
All right, the next one.
Oh, something B. Toby
Green.
Dunny.
Dunny.
Toby Green.
You've got to get your name out with me.
Sorry.
You've got to say Tim Watson.
And maybe say it in your heads, because then you're giving me clues.
That's it. That's it. Crime and punishment, this is called.
Yeah.
Basically, we show you the crime. You've got to tell us what the punishment was. You'll recognise this vision. The great Diesel Williams pushes the umpire off. What was he given back in 1997? Tim.
8 weeks.
Incorrect.
Coons. 10 weeks.
Somewhere between those two.
Dunny. 9 weeks.
9 weeks. Again, this is more recent for you boys.
Okay.
Oh, that's Jody with the
Famous
chicken wing.
And the North boys just managed to realise he'd had his arm pinned.
Yeah, Adam. 5 weeks for that.
Incorrect.
Dunny.
I would have given him 5.
2 weeks.
Somewhere between those two.
I think it might have been 4.
4 weeks is correct for you, Wispy Watson. I love it. All right, who's due? This might suit you, Coons, actually. I think you're a hairdo admirer.
If it's got nothing to do with football, then I might be.
What we do is we put the hairstyle up. You've got to tell us who the player is. Let's take a look at the first one. Pretty easy.
Yes, Adam. The great Dermot.
Dermot Brereton. What the hell was he ever?
Bit of bling too.
All right.
I reckon you might be channeling
I'm on my way there.
I like that. Who's due number 2?
Dunny.
Tim.
Dunny.
Pendles.
Scott Pendlebury
What was he
is
thinking?
correct.
Did he just get back from Bali, did he?
All right, footy pop culture. I don't know whether you're going as well as I'd like you to be.
Okay. Any one of us or just me?
I think we're all travelling quite poorly, to be honest.
It's not going great.
Which current player stripped down to his undies for bonds?
Tim.
Oh, I forgot to say my name.
Dustin Martin.
So now you're lifting. I like it. Which
the pop
AFL
culture.
player has the most Instagram followers?
Tim.
Tim.
Lance Franklin.
Buddy Franklin with 330,000. Which club does 2018 NBA Rookie of the Year Ben Simmons support? Tim.
Essendon.
Oh,
It's on fire.
It's on pop culture. We've got
I
him.
knew with pop culture we'd see you lift. It's just fantastic.
Any Kardashian questions in here?
Who had a cameo appearance in the Australian movie Last Cab to Darwin?
Tim. BT.
BT. Have a look.
Who are you?
Tilly Johnson, sir.
Tilly from Oodnadatta.
Is he any good?
He's an absolute star.
Not possible to be any stiffer, Bristle.
There's some bad overacting going on there.
Make the final cut.
Commentary.
That's in the movie.
That's in the movie.
It's in the actual movie.
That made the cut, did it?
That might be an outtake or something.
It's astounding.
Hit
Which
Whitby.
4-time club best and fairest made a cameo appearance on Home and Away?
Tim.
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 Speaking of overacting,
Talking about wooden acting.
here we go.
Sam, who do you play for?
Play with Mose McDonald in Summer Bay.
All right, then. I'll see you around, mate.
Okay.
Hey, Sam, who's your favourite footballer?
Warwick Kappa.
Hey, one take Tim, they called me.
Oh, they just
One
wanted to get you
take
out of there.
Tim.
That's all right.
That's
Very good. And the hairdo to go with it.
No, I love it, I love it, I love it. OK, we're not far from the end, the fifth quarter. This is
God.
where, of course, you win or lose. Coons,
Sorry.
start taking this seriously.
I'm trying to.
All right.
Brain's not working.
And now this is rapid fire. Which club were the first to reach 100,000 members?
Tim.
Tim.
Richmond.
Where did the Tigers finish on the ladder in 2016, 1 year before they won the flag?
Dunny.
Dunny.
13th.
13th is correct. Whose birth name is Neil Elvis?
Tim.
Tim.
Nicky Winmar.
Nicky Winmar. Which Adelaide player copped a handful of ham when he shook Harry Taylor's hand?
Tim.
Tim.
I don't know.
Yes,
A handful of hand when he shook Harry Taylor's hand.
That's
Josh
it.
Jenkins.
Josh Jenkins is correct.
Yes.
All right. Which club won the inaugural AFLW Premiership?
Dunny.
Dunny.
Adelaide.
Adelaide did.
Good work.
Which animal caused havoc at Arden Street in 1978?
Oh, Tim.
Coons.
A elephant.
Yeah.
How did you know that?
Surely got the vision. Here it is.
Before their time, the Kangaroos with
Were
this sort of
you,
thing.
were you in charge of
I
this?
wasn't in
Were
charge.
you the president?
I wasn't, and it took off. All right, what we have now is the final question. This is worth 50 points, but the standings look like this. Tim Watson out in front, which after a quiet start's good. You're not far behind, Lyndon Dunn. You're a long way behind.
Thank you.
So if you answer this correctly, all it means is Tim wins.
I still come last.
Yeah,
What are
exactly.
the prizes anyway?
Here we go. I was born on March 9, 1966. I made my senior debut as a 17-year-old.
Tim.
Oh, this is a gutsy early call.
Gary Loinchop.
Incorrect.
Okay.
You're out.
Okay.
So you need Adam Cooney to answer this correctly to win. I would go on to play a further 280 senior games, although not all for the one club. Throughout
Adam.
Adam?
BT.
Incorrect. Dunny.
I'll sit back and enjoy just hear all of these.
Throughout my career, team success eluded me, but I did manage to win some coveted individual awards, including a Brownlow medal. Inducted into the Australian Football Hall of Fame in 2006, I was elevated to legend status in 2015. Best known for my goal kicking, I managed to kick 7+ goals on 74 occasions. In 1999, I became the first player in VFL AFL history to kick 1,300 goals.
He should be deregistered from the AFL if he can't get this
1,300
Yes, I've got it.
goals.
Dunny.
Yes.
Tony Lockett.
The great Tony Plugger Lockett. Let's have a look at some of his work. I think this is Eddie Maguire chasing him with a camera.
Speared Ed with the crutch.
Oh, look
That was
out.
when Caven
Peter
headbutted his
Caven,
elbow.
that was the end of him.
Caving his face in.
Oh, no. And then just appreciating the Sydney fans.
No, sorry.
Nothing. Hey, you played a lot against him.
Yeah.
He must have been a fearsome unit.
He was. You just didn't want to go anywhere near Tony Lockett.
Well,
no
don't he?
pleasantries associated with him.
Out of nowhere, you've won that.
From the clouds.
Out of
Well done.
nowhere.
Mr. Rose between two thorns.
Yeah, well done.
Thanks, boys.
Too good, mate.
Coons, I think you were the poorest of all the contestants
I
we had
didn't-
on any episode.
I didn't know this was a football knowledge quiz. I thought it was general knowledge.
And to think you shaved down for the competition
know.
as well.
Should have had breakfast.
Wispy, great to see you.
Always good to see you.
This has been Don't Argue. Make sure you join us when next we're on your screens.